With the success of the Sonic movie and Detective Pikachu, I think we can expect a lot more video game movies to come out in the coming years. So that got me thinking about how awesome it would be to have a Nintendo Cinematic Universe. All of these iconic Nintendo characters getting their own films, exploring their unique and awesome worlds, all leading up to a Super Smash Bros. Movie. So that got me thinking about who I would want to play all these iconic characters. So in this video, I'm going to be fan casting a bunch of Nintendo characters for this hypothetical cinematic universe. So let's begin. First up, I'm going to be casting the Mario brothers, Mario and Luigi, of course. I went for two actors I think could really pull off the fun and goofy chemistry, and I think that they can fit into this obscure and kind of goofy world really well. So for Mario, I chose Charlie Day. You might know him from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And for Luigi, I chose Andy Samberg. You might know him from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I feel like these two actors have a lot of experience with goofy and campy kind of humor, and they play off each other really well, and have some really funny and comical chemistry. And I feel like they kind of resemble the characters a bit. You know, Charlie Day has that short and stocky kind of body type like Mario, and Andy Samberg has that a little more lankier, kind of longer face kind of look that Luigi has. Over the course of their careers, I feel like they've shown enough range to give really interesting performances, and they're both really funny, so I feel like they would both do great jobs as these characters. Now I'm going to be casting Link from The Legend of Zelda, of course. So for this character, I chose Lucas Hedges. He definitely has a look to pull off Link really well. I think he looks a lot like the character. He can be very expressive without even saying that many words, because Link's obviously a more quiet character. He doesn't really talk at all in the games. I feel like he's going to have to talk a bit in a live action interpretation, but you still want the quiet aspects of the character. And I feel like Lucas Hedges can do that really well because how expressive he can be without saying anything. You see him in movies like Lady Bird, he does a great job. And he can portray a variety of different emotions, and he would give an overall great performance. Alright, now next up is Donkey Kong. I chose John Cena. He's shown he can play a lot of goofy and fun characters. You know, you don't need some Oscar-worthy performance for Donkey Kong, right? You don't need like Robert De Niro to play Donkey Kong, okay? He's fun, he's goofy, he has the build, and that's kind of all you need to play Donkey Kong, and he would overall do a really good job. Okay, so next up is Samus. For Samus, I chose Emilia Clarke. She has a lot of experience with action and being in fantasy-type worlds because of her role as Daenerys in Game of Thrones. And I feel like that would definitely translate really well to a Metroid universe, where you have a lot of dark and creepy kind of creatures like Ridley and the Metroids. And she's proven herself to be a very talented actress over the years, so yeah, I think she'd do a great job. She's also explored some roles where she's more fun and campy, and I feel like that would definitely help her have good chemistry with the rest of the actors I've chose to play other Nintendo characters. Alright, next up is Princess Zelda. I chose Anya Taylor-Joy. I feel like she looks a lot like Zelda. I feel like she fits that Zelda vibe really well, and she's super talented. And because of her roles in Split, Glass, and The Witch, those are all movies that take place in dark and creepy and mysterious worlds. And the world of Zelda and Hyrule is definitely really dark, mysterious, and creepy, and mystical. And I feel like the roles that she's played in the past would definitely help her translate well into the world of Zelda and Hyrule. Next up is a staple to the Smash Bros. Franchise, and that is Captain Falcon. Now, I chose Chris Pratt. Obviously, he's known as Star-Lord in the MCU, and he has a lot of experience with action and comedy, and he can fit that really campy vibe that Captain Falcon brings. Captain Falcon is really a cheesy action hero, and Chris Pratt just fits that really well. Next up is Princess Peach. For Peach, I chose Kristen Bell. I chose an actress that I think can really play off of Charlie Day's Mario really well, because she's shown she can be really spunky and fun, and she's shown a lot of talent, and I feel like this role would definitely be really fun to see. Alright, next up is Bowser. For Bowser, I chose an actor that I think could be really intimidating and who's really like muscular, but also someone who I think can really play a fun and goofy kind of character. And I feel like Jason Momoa would do that really well. If you've seen him play characters like Aquaman or Conan, you know he can do a really good job at playing characters who are really savages, who are really barbaric in a sense. But also his role as Aquaman has shown he can play a character who's kind of more on the goofy side of things. So that's why I think he would do a really good job at playing Bowser. Next up is Wario. For Wario, I chose Jack Black. Jack Black is no stranger to comedy. He's done lots of comedic roles over the years: School of Rock, Jumanji, Kung Fu Panda. Wario just seems like it fits him really, really well. This role would definitely be more of a grouchy and kind of angry kind of character, but he's talented and he's funny, and I feel like this role would definitely be a great fit for him. Now, you may notice I haven't casted characters like Kirby or Yoshi, and that's because you can pretty much just get the actors who play the characters in the games. You know, Mikiko Omoto as Kirby, it's just perfect. You don't need to replace her as a character. And Kasumi Totoka is great as Yoshi. The voice is iconic, and you really don't need to get another actor. And also, I left out Pokemon characters and Sonic, and that's because ideally, I would like this universe to take place in the same world as those universes. Even though that might be unlikely, this is all hypothetical anyways, so I chose to leave those characters out. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you want to see me cast more Super Smash Bros. Characters, let me know which ones you want me to cast in the comment section, and let me know what you think of my picks. Who would you cast as these characters? Let me know in the comment section as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, turn on notifications, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.